I realized that you guys don't have an eyeshadow video for me. Now, I gotta be honest, I do not wear eyeshadow a whole lot, but I like eyeshadow, but I want it to look natural. I love a natural eyeshadow look, and this is the first clip showing the result of how I typically do my eyeshadow. My goal is to guide you to get the best natural look depending on the eyeshadow brushes and eyeshadow palette that you have. Alright, so starting with the side of my lovely nappy kinks. Alright, let me stop. The eyeshadow palette that I've been using is the Makeup by Mario matte eyeshadow palette. I wasn't sure how I was going to like this palette. However, I have always dreamed of having a nude eyeshadow palette that's matte. Your neutral eyeshadow look shouldn't compete with your overall makeup. Start off with a skin tone base, and I'll show you the color that I used. Although before that, let me highlight the brush I'm using in this step. This is a Sonia Kashuk complexion brush for concealer. I am not a fan of their eyeshadow brushes, but this brush is great for eyeshadow application. This brush is flat, dense, and long in length. Use this type and shape brush for base application. Now, because of the distinct brush shape, you're able to apply the colors more precisely, and you end up with an even full coverage. Let me show you the color that I'm starting off with, because I don't know why I thought I was just going to be able to remember what eyeshadow color I initially did on my eyelid, but this is the eyeshadow color that I used in the palette. Yeah, here we go. She's slow but worth waiting on. So this is when I actually showed the eyeshadow color that I was using in the Makeup by Mario Master Palette. I'm using this itty bitty number 2 brush by Morphe. So it's a kit brush, and it's similar in shape of the Sonia Kashuk brush, but way tinier, and it's best for crease application or even the waterline. I'm gonna define my crease with the matte number 6 from the Mario palette. Next, we're gonna go into this color here. That color is M6, matte number 6. I'm gonna put that in my crease just to give a little bit of depth. Don't use a brush like the number 2 Morphe brush to finish the cat eye. It'll take too long. Use it for application only. I'll go ahead and show you how to do that, and later on I'll show you how to blend. Alrighty, so take the number 2 Morphe, line the darker color along the shape, in other words, in the crease of your eye, then turn your hand at an angle, brush upward toward the end of your eyebrow, then back at the crease, stroke upward toward your brow bone to soften the line. I suggest building upon this, that way you get an actual defined cat eye. On to a totally different eyeshadow company, totally different colors. This is honestly my favorite eyeshadow palette. This is the first one that I ever bought that I like. I will picture the color that I'm using. It's this absolutely perfect pink. I think this pink would go great on any skin tone, and I believe Morphe created this palette to go with any skin tone. Yeah, so I'm using a kit brush, and the kit brush is trash, so I went ahead and moved on to a different brush. And later on, I'm going to show you what I put on top of the pink, because I didn't want too much pink, because I always wear that pink. So I went back in with another color. And I don't know if you noticed, but I literally have 2 different shaped eyes. One is a little bit more round almond, and the other one is a bit more of a narrower almond. So this eyeshadow palette was actually gifted to me. Like I told y'all, I don't wear eyeshadow like that. I made one little compliment to a young lady about her eyeshadow, and she felt the need to buy me the palette. I didn't want to say no because she thought about me, and she went and got it. I tried to go in with another pink, but I believe I already had enough layers. I'm gonna kind of skip through this part really fast because what I wanted to accomplish, I couldn't. I still got the look I wanted, so I'm not mad. Okay, so I just ended my look here. I went back in with the matte 5 eyeshadow color from Mario. I went back in with a touch more of that matte 6 from Mario to kind of blend everything on top of that pink from the Morphe palette. Blended it all together. Now, I have an issue that I'm about to show you. Okay. This is the eyeshadow look before I went in with my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I know you guys can see this difference between one side versus the other side after I sprayed it with the Charlotte Tilbury. From this point forward, I made sure to not spray on top of my eyeshadow look. Although it does look different, it's definitely still a very natural look. And if you've made it this far in the video, I would definitely love for you to share your favorite eyeshadow palette in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Talk soon.